Check, check, check. We hope you weren't up partying late last night because we are here bright and early on a Sunday morning. It is 9:45 a.m. local time here in Winter Park, just outside of Orlando, Florida, for our FBA bubble season. But if you're tuning in on the West Coast, well, it's a 6:45 in the morning start time, so we hope we could take you at least till lunchtime. Hello, everyone. I'm Jesse. Alongside me, as always, is my main man, Alvin Delvey, Mark King. Jerry Pettit will be with us in just a second. And all of us here for a beautiful Sunday morning. Alvin, the sun is out, the birds are chirping, and like we always say, it's a great day to be inside. How are you doing?
I'm doing fantastic. We're going to watch a great game between the Pride and the Gunners. The Gunners took the victory in the last one, and we're witnessing Nate Thomas, who was a story. He was a man amongst boys in their last game, the last time he debuted. So witnessing him play his game is going to be interesting.
So Nate Thomas comes back to this team and will join the starting lineup. So Ashley Thomas, Danny Rodriguez, Nate Thomas, Daryl Mercer Jr., and Kamali'i Finlay on the floor. And Finlay's the funny story for this team because he comes in his first game of the FBA season last weekend. He put up 19 points, Alvin, in their win over the Pride. So this is a rematch of last weekend's game. The Tampa Gunners beat the Pride 109-91. And what does the Pride have to improve on from last game in order to win this one? Because they're pretty much facing the same exact team, plus their best player in Nate Thomas, who is now back.
Well, they're definitely going to have to come out a lot sharper than they did in their first game. In last game's performance, they put up only 12 points in the first quarter, which really restricted them going down the game. They're playing from behind, playing catch-up, which is not a position you want to be in to start the game. So coming out, they need to find a way to move the ball, get good guys in their spots, and make those shots. But other than that, the Gunners have done a fantastic job of getting their guys involved. Mercer Jr. has had a fantastic season so far, and he's been continuously pouring it on offensively, and Finlay came in and just absolutely dominated in his role. Looking to see more of him activated early and often. So for the Pride, they just have to find a way to get their offense rolling and rolling efficiently early.
So for the Pride, it's Brian Brown, Andre Lloyd, Jihad Gallen, Aaron Person, and Greg St. Remy. So these two teams have played each other already once this season. The Pride come in at 1-8 on the season, and Tampa is 3-6, Alvin, and now they are tied with the Brevard Bobcats in the standings. But this is kind of where we're going to start seeing a little bit of a playoff push from each team. They're each throwing out their best lineups. And speaking of lineups, a little bit of a different starting lineup for the Pride in this one.
Trying to figure out what's going to work, doing a little bit of soul searching. The coach over there has a great game plan set for them. He's very energetic in doing his job as a coach, trying to get guys matched up with their respective counterparts.
So Nate Thomas wins the toss. So the ball is live, but he accidentally throws it out of bounds a little bit too hard. He's been hitting the gym a little bit in his off time, but it's good to see him back. And the Pride will technically get first possession of it in the ballgame now.
And let's see what they do with it. They had a slow start last game. They need to come out firing, and they need to come out aggressive.
The inbounds goes to Brown. He's guarded by Mercer Jr. Now dribbling in his Person. Has it knocked away by Nate Thomas, and Ashley Thomas gets the steal. Thomas and Thomas action, other side. Mercer Jr. puts it through, his first two of the ball game. Last time had 18 points and 6 assists to go along with 5 rebounds. So a good stat line for him last game, and he's already starting out hot in this one. Now for the Pride, Person up top will throw it right now. Andre Lloyd has the ball guarded by Danny Rodriguez. He'll take a 3 and hit.
Good shot. Great setup, and knocking down shots early is going to be the tail of the tape for the Pride.
And a turnover for the Gunners. Now both of these teams need to be wary of their turnovers, Alvin. Tampa kept theirs down, to what I'll say, down to 14 turnovers in the last game. And the Pride had 17, but that's way better than their season averages. So it's good to see them start taking care of the basketball because obviously that's what matters the most.
Definitely.
St. Remy spinning into the lane, picks up his dribble. Person with 3 seconds on the shot clock will take a 3, and he's off to the left. And a rebound by Gallen.
And that's going to be big for them, getting second chance possessions and making the most of them.
St. Remy just rolls out. Finlay surveying, now going in, up with the right hand, and his second chance is no good. Nate Thomas, the big man down low, gets the rebound. and he touched it last before it went going out of bounds. It was a fight between him and Person.
To start this game, we're not seeing a lot of boxing out, and that's why we're seeing a lot of second chance points. Finlay got all the way to the teeth of the defense and was able to get his own rebound. We got to see that rectified.
Lloyd throws it right and threw it a little bit too hard off the hands of Person last for the Pride.
Taking care of the basketball. Last game, they did a good job of keeping their turnovers low. Already early on, we see 2 turnovers within the 2 minutes. Got to take care of the basketball.
That's like, that was something I was literally just talking about. Is they kept their turnovers lower than their season averages last week, and that's why it was a lot better of a game. Ashley Thomas off the front side. Person the rebound. Here's Person going left, trying to bank it home, and he does! He draws the foul and will go to the line to shoot for a chance at the end one.
Great job attacking, drawing the contact, and most importantly, converting. Let's see if he can knock down the free throw to really convert this and one and give them a nice little push, nice little cushion, which is what they lacked last game.
Person now going to the line. Last game did not shoot any free throws, and he makes that one. 3 points now for Aaron Person. Mercer Jr., the pump fake up top, now throws it left. Ashley Thomas out beyond the arc, gets a screen from Thomas. Now Ashley throws it right. Danny Rodriguez a few dribbles in, gets to his spot to stop. Other side, Person to St. Remy, and Person with the assist.
Jesse, let me tell you right now, I'm loving the defensive progression from the Pride. They've just turned it on right now. You see them playing that aggressive 2-3, harassing the offensive handlers and doing a great job right now, drawing an illegal screen, and Nate Thomas letting the ref know he stopped. However, he was still stunned for the illegal screen, but loving that defensive pressure by the Pride.
It's an 8-2 ball game, 9.5 minutes to play in the first. Alvin, I have a question for you. So if you're going to choose between an and one, an and one make, right? Or a big three, which one gives your team a bigger momentum sway in a ball game?
I would say and one, because you're doing it aggressively, you're taking that. Whereas a three, you can shoot it, you can make it, you can miss it. But an and one, you took the contact, you got a foul on the opposite team, so it's more than just the 3 points.
Lloyd misses the three, Finlay the rebound.
Especially if the guy that you drew the foul on is in foul trouble.
Finlay gives it up to Mercer Jr., who will pump a three. And that one does not get a lucky bounce in. And a little frustration as Mercer Jr. runs back.
And that's a testament to how this team's been playing. They've been definitely watching film and studying in practice, not allowing Mercer to really facilitate and get a rhythm that he's accustomed to getting.
St. Remy going into traffic. Double team, throws it right. Brown, right elbow. Good.
Look at this Pride team right now, rolling early and often. They scored 12 points in the first quarter last game, already at 10. And right now, the Gunners with 2.
Inside, there's Nate Thomas up with the left hand, fouled by Gallen.
And that's a clear size advantage for Nate Thomas. Right now, he looks like he has about 50 pounds on him and just banging away in the post.
So Nate Thomas, we didn't see him last game, but in his first game this FBA season, put up 20-plus points and had 10-plus rebounds, so a double-double for him. And Thomas now making his first free throw.
And he was really a leader. That was what really stood out to me in his debut, just being there to keep guys level-headed and really ride the wave, so to speak, and did a great job at that.
And he was the spark that the Tampa Gunners needed this season to get their first win.
And now they're rolling. They have 3 consecutive wins.
Gallen has that one stuffed by the rim, but Nate Thomas went up and might have gotten a piece of that one.
Definitely got a piece of that, forcing the wedgie right on time. Just aggressive, tenacious on the block. Exactly what the Gunners need. A combination between Nate Thomas and Malik Watson is just fearful. We have throw Matt Richardson in the mix, man, and then the offensive onslaught that Daryl Mercer can put on and what Finlay has done. This Gunner team is new and improved. However, this Pride team has been doing a great job of taking all that in and handling it. That 2-3 that their coaches put in has just worked fantastically.
Thomas wins the toss. Danny Rodriguez now throws it left side off the hands of Mercer Jr. last, and that's a turnover for the Tampa Gunners.
And that's just a testament to this defense right there. Guys getting hands on the basketball, forcing Mercer to not be able to get his hands on it, and that is frustrating him.
It's a 10-4 game still, under 8 minutes to play in the first quarter. Brown, the bounce pass to the right, and now Lloyd against Thomas going left. Man-to-man defense by the Tampa Gunners to start off this ball game. Lloyd picking up his dribble, double team, knocked away, stolen ball by Thomas. Ashley Thomas will throw it ahead, and another turnover, and it goes right into our side camera. Oh no, save the camera, where's Jerry when you need him? We could send Mr. Fedora over there to check it out, but I think he's all right.
Yeah, Mr. Fedora Key could handle it. He could fix any issue. But on that last possession, Lloyd was able to use the screen, and the roll man was wide open. Just that double team by the Gunners worked to perfection, forcing him to get a turnover. And
turnover by Greg St. Remy. Here comes Finlay with the steal. Finlay, the pass back to Ashley Thomas, now throws it left. Danny Rodriguez off the front on the three. And Thomas down low. It goes out off of the Pride last. So Danny Rodriguez last game, Alvin, was 2 of 7 from beyond the arc. He only shot threes that game, so 2 of 7 from the field as well, 6 points.
And that's interesting, 2 of 7 from beyond the arc. And, I mean, he is a sharpshooter for the team, but
Mercer Jr. inside.
That's just a beautiful lay on the left side. Mercer Jr. trying to get activated early, and right there, found the lane and attacked it.
4 of the 6 points for the Tampa Gunners so far have been Daryl Mercer Jr. It's a 10-6 game. Under 7 minutes to play in the first quarter. Brown to the right. St. Remy in the right corner will go baseline. Now shoot from there.
Nate Thomas is aggressive on the boards. We love to see that.
Mercer trying to go all the way, and he does.
Mercer Jr. is activated. They're going to have to find a way to stop him before he gets going. 4 points in succession. Do not let Daryl Mercer get ahead of steam.
10-8 ball game. St. Remy getting by Finlay, inside fouled by Nate Thomas.
And early on, you're seeing Greg St. Remy get aggressive. You're seeing him take shots and just really lead this team offensively, and that's what you need. The Pride are doing phenomenal on the defensive end, holding them down. However, this Gunner team is going to put up points with the guys that they have, this unit that they're working with. They're going to put up points, so you're going to have to do the same.
St. Remy's off the back on that one. 2 team fouls on Tampa so far, and 1 on the Pride. St. Remy from the line in their last game that they played was 1 for 2, 50%, which is his free throw season average, and he stays true to that right there. 3 points now for St. Remy in an 11-8 ball game. Inside, Malik Watson throws it back to Ensign Garcia, who almost lost handle of it.
And this is definitely an offensive lineup for the Gunners. Watch them pour on buckets.
Mercer Jr. guarded by Lloyd halfway through the first quarter. Thomas tried to go up with a reverse and a shot clock violation. They couldn't get it off.
Great defense possession by the Pride once again. The first shot clock violation of the game, and just did a great job of rotating. Even though the guys that were attacking the seams, they did a good job helping, and that resulted in a shot clock violation. Fantastic defensive possession.
Person now up top for the Pride. St. Remy catches the pass now, puts it left side. Brown air balls. And here comes Malik Watson.
Air mail.
Garcia down low, he's met by St. Remy. And Lloyd going the other way. Lloyd in on Finlay. The rebound by Person, no. And Finlay pulls that one down. Ashley Thomas going down the right lane. And St. Remy the rebound.
This is where you want to push it. You have numbers.
St. Remy going inside on Malik Watson, and he makes the shot up with the finger roll.
Big boy move on the fast break. St. Remy had a head of steam, and he outweighs this competitor. Good job using that weight.
Thomas straight away. That one's an air ball. So a couple of air balls on the last few possessions. It's a 13-8 ball game, under 5 minutes to play in the first quarter.
So we witnessed some firing squad early on, and now we're slowing it down with a couple turnovers from both sides.
That foul will go against Brian Brown, the team's second of the game. And a timeout on the floor. It's a 13-8 game with 4.5 minutes to play in the first quarter.
Coming out of this break, we need to figure out what is going to work for both teams to get their offenses rolling again. We're seeing a stagnant 2 minutes. Let's see what Darren Mercer can do for the Gunners.
Mercer has been their guy for so far. He's got 9 points, and his team trails by 2. It's a 13-11 game.
And now he's picking them up at half quarter. Darren Mercer Jr. is activated.
Ford now up top. Lost the handle of it, recovered. Pushes left. Person tries the three other side, and that one might have hit off the front part of the rim, but it was too quick to notice. Mercer inside on the pass from Garcia. The finger roll, no good. Malik Watson tried a second time. That one was off. And it goes off with the legs of Aaron Person, number 11.
And that's the effort you get from Malik Watson right there. Even though he wasn't able to get that tip in, still relentless on that pursuit of the basketball and ended up giving his team a third opportunity with 22 seconds. Darren Mercer showing off some of his scars from the contact.
The battle wounds.
Some battle wounds, attacking the basket, being aggressive, getting to the lane. That's what happens when you drop 30 in a game.
Now,
it's like when you play 21, you got 19 or 20. Everyone knows it, and you try to drive it. Yeah, good luck.
So here comes Reggie Lowe into the game. You know what's interesting? You know how we have a lot of lookalikes in this league?
Definitely.
I figured one out for Reggie Lowe.
Who is it?
Rajon Rondo.
Oh, I'm about to pass out. Yeah. There we go. There we go.
You know, I was thinking about this.
Yo, that's it.
I was really thinking about this when I was rewatching some of these games.
Wow. That's his older brother, real life.
So now we have James Harden, we have Rajon Rondo.
DJ Khaled.
DJ Khaled. 2 of the lookalikes are on the Gunners. There's no way. I got to find a third one somewhere in there.
We could say Coffee looks like Raymond Felton.
I'm just making sure that we're on the same page.
So just some interesting rulings on
a little bit of confusion.
Roster confusion.
Yeah, on the rosters, just trying to make sure guys are listed and able to play and listen correctly, but we are ready to rock and roll. So we have Rajon Rondo, DJ Khaled, and a possible Raymond Felton on this Gunner squad.
Mercer Jr. up top. Then Ford pulls down the rebound. Here's Ford. Taken away. Lost handle of it. So another turnover by the Pride.
And Ford is coming off to a slow start. Typically comes in on this team, and he is the spark plug for them. Usually he brings his intensity on the defensive end and his proficient from beyond the arc.
Thomas falls down to the ground. And a foul call. I believe that was before the shot.
I think it was too, because I think that's what caused the stumble. So it should be on the ground.
That one goes against Lloyd. Three and a half minutes left in the first quarter.
Definitely slowed down since the start of this game. The start of this game was just guys firing on all cylinders, and we've seen that energy taper off just a little bit. And we need guys to ratchet it up. Be the spark for your team. Who's going to be the one to make that big play?
Break St. Remy the steal. St. Remy to the left, Harriet.
Good move.
Goes up left, misses the shot. St. Remy the rebound. And now a second chance, St. Remy will pull up and can't make it from 10 feet out.
Kind of shot a knuckleball on that one.
Mercer Jr. beyond the arc.
Wow. Last two shots from beyond the arc has been cash money for Mercer. Got a little battle wounds when he takes it to the lane. He says, okay, I'll step back beyond the arc and play it safe. Great shot by Mercer.
Forward inside. And Lloyd now a second chance.
Ice cold in the second half of this first quarter for the Pride. Just not able to get a shot to fall. Really tapered. They've been hovering around that 10 to 13 range for the past, I want to say 6 or so minutes, and the Gunners have been lighting it up.
You're not far off with that statement, Alvin. It's a 15 to 13 game. This is the first lead for Tampa. And Malik Watson will extend it from the left elbow. Watson coming into the game already has 2 points, and now the lead up to 4.
That gets me so excited.
A timeout taken by the Pride. It's a 17 to 13 game, 2.5 minutes to play in the first.
That last possession by Malik Watson is what we needed to see. Him utilizing the dribble and making shots off the dribble. Great shot by Watson. He's going to have a fantastic rest of the season.
Down low, shot doesn't fall. Matt Richardson, the spark plug for this team, throws it back, turns it over. And St. Remy brings it back now under 2 minutes to play in the first quarter. It's still a 17 to 13 game. And a turnover on St. Remy.
And that's not what you need by this offense right now. Very stagnant on the offensive end. And when you're slowing down offensively, it makes it hard to stay within games because you can play great defense, create a turnover, but if you don't convert, it doesn't matter.
A minute 45 in the first. Still 17 to 13. St. Remy had 2 turnovers last game, and he grabs the rebound there. But this is something, Alvin. He had 20 points, 16 rebounds in their last loss against the Gunners.
Put the team on his back just a little too little, not able to get the victory, but gotta need a repeat performance from him.
Shot missed. Matt Richardson the rebound. He gets a lot of rebounds for being a little guy, and that one came out of Coffey's hand well to the right. And Richardson pulling down the rebound. A great job by Malik Watson fighting for that one. Here's Rondo. No good. St. Remy the rebound.
And Richardson gets a lot of rebounds because his heart. He has a fiery motor. He has a V8 engine on a Corvette.
Garcia, the pass ahead to Lowe. And Lowe tries to bank it in. Can't get that one to fall. Kemar Harriet the rebound.
Ill-advised shot because the numbers were in reverse. It was a 1-on-3 break. You want to see him slow that down. However, they have the momentum right now.
Branch inside, his first 2 of the game.
Finally broke the spell that the Gunners put on them for about 5 minutes. Good job cutting and getting that to go in.
It's a 17 to 15 game, under 30 seconds in the first quarter. A turnover by Edson Garcia, the ball stolen by Dorsey. Dorsey might have that one stolen away, and it is a A fight on the ground for the ball taken away by Ensign Garcia. Matt Richardson has Coffey open right side and he throws it over to him. Coffey sets himself up, now gives it into Richardson. Shot clock is off and a shot from 5 feet out made by Matt Richardson. His first 2 of the ball game. 19-15 to score. Branch will get the last shot at the end of the first quarter. And he's off the mark on that one. Dorsey spinning, he did not get it off in time. 19-15, a low-scoring first quarter as we come to the end of our first period of play.
Bouillon Burgers, Fries, and Shakes Oviedo Mall. Best burger you'll ever eat. It's worth the drive.
World where one girl goes on endless adventures, gives you unbelievable toy unboxings, does insane food challenges, and plays way too much Roblox. It's Elle's Adventures. Subscribe now. Do it. Why not?
It's a 19-15 game as we start the second quarter of action. Alvin, what'd you like in the first?
I really love the defense we've seen from both guys. Early on, I liked how the Pride were able to get their guys involved. However, towards the end of that quarter, it tapered off, but the defensive aggression stayed true the whole quarter. Right there, we see it hold true as a turnover was forced.
So Coffey gives the ball to the Pride. I mean, what else is it? That's a fair statement, right?
Definitely. That's exactly, literally what happened.
And a Blackman turning and making. So Blackman, his first 2 minutes of the game, his first 2 points.
And I'm loving how we're seeing guys develop in this league. And Blackman coming together, fighting for that board, but really developing a jumper. And you're seeing Malik Watson becoming more confident in putting the ball on the ground and creating shots for himself. So these 2 guys who've been predominantly defensive masterminds, defensive anchors for their teams, respectively, are now starting to open up on the offensive end, and I'm loving to see that.
Foul goes against Coffey. The Pride trail by 2. Nicholson L for the lead. Here's Richardson. The steam train down low. Malik Watson, the fadeaway.
He's been in the gym working right now. Both his shots came from beyond the restricted area.
And a turnover by Nicholson L. Coffey throws it ahead. Watson fighting for it. Nicholson L steals it right back. So 2 turnovers there in the last 5 seconds.
Oh, good move.
Forward. Left side, up with the right hand, blocked by Garcia. Watson ahead to Coffey, and Coffey can't lay it in. The rebound by Reggie Lowe, and that one falls through.
Good job by Reggie Lowe. I got a little mixed up on that one with the nice little flip up, but I really wanted Blackman to send that off the backboard. Eased up on him, but Coffey heard the footsteps and he smoked it.
Gunners by 6, 23-17 the score.
Oh.
Down low, Dorsey has his shot blocked by Malik Watson. Richardson almost lost it, and Watson, good thing he was right behind him. The bounce pass down low, and Edson Garcia with the finger roll. Watson with the eyes all over the floor.
Good job facilitating by Watson, attacking and realizing his man is cutting with a purpose. Good job by Garcia, recognizing he had a lane and finishing.
Branch left side, few dribbles in, spins, and the Pride having a tough time shooting at the beginning of this ball game. Richardson fouled by Blackman.
And that's just a testament to Richardson. He has a clear size disadvantage. He comes up to Blackman's, what do you want to say, thoracic region. He's not very tall compared to
thoracic region.
Yeah, there we go.
I'm impressed.
You know, a little thoracic cavity. We like to flex that knowledge a little bit, but Richardson being aggressive and forcing Blackman to draw unwanted contact, and that's just, his motor is ridiculous. It's really unparalleled in this league.
Richardson in their last game had 5 points, but was an efficient 3 of 4 from the floor, 3 assists, 1 rebound, and 3 steals. Good for the most on the team.
He just is phenomenal defensively. You see him picking up guys at 3/4 court right there. He picks them up at half court and just is a terror.
The Gunners are up by 10. Blackman on the catch and shoot, and he airballed it. The throw ahead to Watson. Malik Watson kissing it off the glass for the layup. Malik Watson with 6 points. Nicholson L. tapped out by Reggie Lowe. Under 9 minutes to play in the second quarter. 29-17, the Gunners are up by 12, Alvin.
That's a great effort by Reggie Lowe. It seemed like he may have gotten it, but not able to keep his foot in bounds or something like that.
So the Gunners last game outscored the Pride 28-12 in the first quarter. It was not the same this game. A turnover by Branch. Here's Devin Graham inside, low. The layup won't fall, and a rebound by Brown. So the first quarter this time, a lot more close, but the second quarter is where the Gunners are pulling away in this one.
And this is what the Pride usually do. They come out firing, smoldering hot, and right there we witness another air ball. 2 possessions back-to-back, 2 air balls, 2 jump shots that were apparently ill-advised, but they come out swinging in the first quarter, very aggressive early on, and then they taper off usually in the second half. However, the Gunners have put it on them to make them taper off in the second half of the first quarter. So the Pride are going to have to figure out a way to get their guys back involved and revitalize this offense.
Richardson to the right. Graham could hang on to it in a lot of turnovers early in this ball game, Alvin.
It's looking bad. It's looking like we're about to tune into the toilet bowl. 2 of the league's lower tier teams, but the Gunners have been on an upwards trend. However, they're sinking to the level of their competition, and right now it's not looking good.
So maybe Reggie Lowe is the sharpshooter that can turn this thing around. Watson left side, guarded by Harriet. Now he'll shoot a 3. And he misses it off to the front. Harriet the rebound.
We are just praying for a bucket to fall.
Dorsey.
Not yet answered.
Wow. 7.5 minutes to play in the second quarter. Nobody has scored in the last 3 minutes of gameplay. The bank shot's no good. Matt Richardson fighting for a rebound. Alvin. I'm thoroughly surprised that we have not seen a shot fall recently.
I am as well. However, Nate Thomas just checked in. Hopefully that'll be what's needed for the Gunners. But on the Pride's end, we need something to go. We need to see a screen, spacing, cutting, something to shake. We need ball movement. Just someone to really facilitate this offense and get a good look at the basket.
Round to the left. Branch. Nicholson L. 1 dribble.
There it is.
He's the guy.
There it is.
And he was interesting. He was the one who got hot later on in the game the last time these 2 teams played in the previous weekend.
Well, he's a tricky guy because he can stay stagnant for a little bit and will be a little quiet, and as soon as you forget about him, just explodes offensively.
Thomas is fouled.
That's a good job by Thomas being aggressive. As soon as he checks in, immediately makes his mark, lets you understand he's in the game. You never have to worry about Nate Thomas. Good motor, good drive, and a leader for this team.
Thomas to the line. Rebound, Nicholson-El.
Nicholson-El trying to take the reins on this one, really run this offense.
As he should.
Yeah, he's been the hot hand and usually the guy that gets it done for them. Oh, man. Right there.
Another turnover.
Another turnover. Turnover-ridden first half. That's not the way you win games. You have to take care of the basketball and really find guys in their spots. So the assist-to-turnover ratio is usually something that should be good. However,
so this season, Alvin, I will say that the Pride averaged 20 turnovers a game. How many assists do you think they averaged? 17.3.
Down
low, Nate Thomas powering his way into the lane.
That's basically like for all my business guys, you see a stock trending downwards and then you just spend your life savings on it. That's just what your assist to turnover ratio has to be in the green. It's supposed to be 2 to 1 at the very least.
Richardson dancing. Cooper pump fakes right. Now goes up top. Richardson again. Going right. Zone defense by the Pride. Thomas, an air ball.
Air mail. But the Gunners have done a good job of getting their buckets right now. The Pride are still in the teens right now. They had 13 points in the first 5 minutes of the game, and they're still at 19. Good job by the Gunners, forcing them into some tough spots.
Almost another turnover there by the Pride.
And regardless, that just means the Pride aren't getting buckets. That's just a good job by the Gunners, forcing that to be a jump ball. But if you're the Pride, you need to score. It's been a long time since you've gotten the bucket to go up and in. Great job in the opening from tip-off till about 5 minutes in the first quarter. The Pride were rolling. They seemed like they had the upper hand. However, they need to maintain that steam. They need to maintain that momentum and carry it on for 4 quarters, not just a half of them.
So the toss is won by the Tampa Gunners. So, I mean, that could effectively be charged as a turnover, but it's not going to be. Reggie Lowe off to the right. 5 minutes and 15 seconds to play in the second quarter. It's a 32-19 game. The Tampa Gunners have been running the show so far. Something we're accustomed to seeing from the Pride, coming out hot and then just not being able to close.
But usually it happens later on in the game, not in the half of the first quarter. But this could really turn around.
Right side, there we go.
With a bucket by St. Remy. That's what you need. If you have him activated early and have him pouring it on, this is only an 11-point game. They have so much time to play, but they have to play. They have to score offensively.
Cooper up with the right hand, and St. Remy another rebound.
Got a guy leaking.
Yeah, he had Lloyd streaking down the far side. Branch catch and shoot. Right elbow.
There it is. Mid-range has been a real meat and potatoes for the Pride.
A pump fake by Nate Thomas. Now spinning down low, foul.
Veteran move. Veteran move. Get him up in the air and don't jump into him. Jump into your natural form. But because you got him off the air with that move, you're going to get that call every time.
A 32-23 game.
Definitely low scoring. But these are two teams that are they're solid on defense, so they force a lot of turnovers. And both teams characteristically they don't take care of the basketball as well as they should. So with defensive presence and aggression on defense and struggling with turnovers, you'll get a low scoring game.
So now the new guy, Jalen Williams, who has signed a one-day contract. Dylan King making his Nate Thomas making his free throws. St. Remy throws it right. Nicholson-El trying to bank it home, and he can't get it to fall. Cooper to the right. Now Devin Graham. It's good.
Wide open baseline jump shot, exactly how they drew it up. Good job by Graham finishing it.
St. Remy crossover step up to bank it home, and he gets it to fall.
That was such an unorthodox shot. I was ready to say something negative, and St. Remy shut me up before I even had a chance. Great job finishing through contact, off balance. St. Remy is pouring it on. We need more from him if they want to win this game.
St. Remy with 9 points. Now they'll put the rock in his hands. And he misses the 3.
That's a heat check, and I'm okay with it. He's made a couple of shots where you're not expecting to go in. For him, he's feeling it. You got to take it.
Cooper straight away. And now going the other direction is Lloyd. Lloyd inside, throwing it up with the right hand. Gets his own rebound.
They have to move the basketball. It's dying with one person. As soon as one person gets the ball, they're shooting it, and that's not how it's supposed to go. Drive and kick.
Branch. And that's off of Marcel Gardner last.
Gunner's doing a good job of forcing them to do things they don't want to do. For the Pride, you want spacing, you want ball movement, but they're not able to do that because the Gunners are doing a great job.
Branch, another rebound, another chance. St. Remy will try a 3. Off the front.
Not able to get the looks that they want. Even though that was wide open, not getting those shots to fall.
Still a 36-25 game. Thomas misses that one. Graham the rebound. Left side.
It's become a 3-point shootout, but none of them are falling.
How do you like that, Alvin?
I don't.
2 minutes left to play in the second quarter. Still a 36-25 game. I haven't seen a basket in the second. We've seen like quite a few runs like this where it's just a period of no scoring. They score some baskets and then nothing again.
And that's the problem you have when Daryl Mercer Jr. sitting out. You got guys that are
and another turnover by the Gunners.
On cue, right on cue. We need a timeout or something. Halftime's coming up soon, so maybe these guys will be able to get together and really come up strategically with something that'll get guys open, get guys in their spots, ready to score, because the mid-range and beyond the arc shots are not falling. We need to just get aggressive and get to the free throw line. Something needs to change.
I want to see Finlay back in the game.
Finlay, Mercer.
With the kids' extra large shorts. Hey, but he pours it in. He is a bucket. He is a certified bucket. Brown down low foul.
Good job. That's what you do. Attack the basket, get to the line, and get a chance to put points on the board from the stripe and get them in foul trouble. That's what you need to do if you're the Pride. And yes, I want to see Finlay back in the game with his extra small shorts. He steals Matt Richardson's shorts every day. There's no, I understand that they have to fight about that before the game. He's like, if I don't have these shorts, I'm not going to be able to score because, I don't know, he gets activated with them. And he's such a smooth guy. Comes in and immediately off the dribble, right on cue, he gets in. And just watch.
They hurt us.
With his dribble, he can get all the way to the lane. He has a big body, so he can knock guys around. And with Blackman, this is going to be an interesting matchup. Blackman is a solid defensive player, but Finlay has been the Lamar Odom for this Gunner team.
Brown didn't get any free throws last game, but makes a pair here, and now the lead cut to 9 with 1 minute and 15 seconds to go in the second quarter. Dribble right by Williams, now inside, and Devin Graham.
That is how you utilize the pick and roll. Good job to get that to him when he was open.
And another turnover by the Pride. A timeout taken by Tampa. It's a 38-27 game. Tampa up by 11 with 1 minute left to play in the second quarter.
unbelievable.
Coming out of these final minute in this first half, we witnessed a little spark. We witnessed a solid 5 minutes of just really tough basketball to watch, bad basketball. And now with that pick and roll utilization by the Gunners, things are rolling.
Garner passes it back. Williams hits the three.
He's a sharpshooter.
Haven't seen any of them this season so far, but maybe that one-day contract will turn into something a little bit longer. 41-27, 32 seconds left to go in the second quarter.
And he's been a spark. It was his pick and roll mastery that allowed this Gunner team to get a spark, and then he comes right back in after the timeout break and hits a trifecta.
And another turnover by the Pride. Finlay inside, drawing the foul from Nicholson-El. Big body, and it's hard to stop him.
Hard to stop him. He can use that weight, but he also has a deceptive dribble and deceptive explosiveness off the dribble. So a prolific guy in transition and a nightmare really for the Pride.
He's so much fun to watch.
Because it's smooth basketball. He understands where he needs to get to. He knows his spots on the court, and he has the dribble and the fortitude to get to his spots. And if you're going to be in front of him, he has the weight and the aggression, the attack mindset to move you out of his way or draw the contact like we just saw in that last possession. And a better thing to one-up that is once he draws the contact, he will make the free throws as we just saw.
Finlay's second one is up and good.
And I love how he didn't make me look dumb by missing it on that second one.
20 seconds left in the second quarter. Shot clock is off. St. Remy could have the last shot of the quarter if he wanted, but he shot a little bit early, and it's off of the Pride last.
And that's something that hurts. Gunners are going on a run right now. Just hold the basketball, get the last shot, and don't give them the opportunity to make it an even bigger lead.
Underneath, Garner blocked by Blackman. 2.3 seconds left to go in the second quarter. We're going to assume that Tampa will get the last shot of the period. The inbound to Finlay. The big man shooting the three. Oh! Finlay from way downtown, taking us into the half. They extend their lead to 19, 46-27 as we go into the half off a big Finlay three.
At Envy Labs, we build web applications that start with an idea. They move through strategy and need an outside eye ahead of wireframes and technical specifications. There's design and layout and functionality, but there's also performance, things like accessibility and data visualization. It all comes together for what ultimately is a successful launch. Over the past decade, Envy Labs has built platforms that pair things like data in sports or environmental science. We've built technical training platforms around data science and around network administration, and we've bootstrapped and sold our own product. We are a temporary CTO and an outside specialist in strategy, design, and development. It takes a lot to go from idea to launched web application, but it's all right there in our name. Reach out to hello@envylabs.com and let's take a look at your idea together.
Fries and Shakes Oviedo Mall. Best burger you'll ever eat. It's worth the drive.
Hey, what is up, everyone? My name is Susie, and I'm a full-time partner and streamer on Twitch.tv. I've made it my mission to help gamers win in every area of life. So whether it's helping you win in gaming by teaching the latest tips and tricks on whatever games you might be playing, helping you win in fitness through my daily fitness streams, or even just helping you win in your week, we're building genuine community, and we've got a place just for you. So I want to encourage you right now to follow me over at twitch.tv/SusieLive. I stream Tuesday through Saturday, starting at 10:30 a.m. Eastern, and we hope to see some of you soon.
Where one girl goes on endless adventures, gives you unbelievable toy unboxings, does insane food challenges, and plays way too much Roblox. It's Elle's Adventures. Subscribe now. Do it. Why not?
Holy cow, it's Nova Rex, the 80s legends.
I want the keto.
I want the double Diablo.
Cheddar bacon.
I'll take a double cheeseburger with extra cheese.
To go!
Here you go, boy. Hey guys, I play a little guitar myself. How about me joining the band? Show us what you got, man. What's up, dudes? What do you think?
Yeah, man, it's pretty good, but you need more hair.
But the Mooyah burgers were great. Mooyah burgers rock!
Hey, what is up, everyone? My name is Susie, and I'm a full-time partner and streamer on Twitch.tv. I've made it my mission to help gamers win in every area of life. So whether it's helping you win in gaming by teaching the latest tips and tricks on whatever games you might be playing, helping you win in fitness through my daily fitness streams, or even just helping you win in your week, we're building genuine community, and we've got a place just for you. So I want to encourage you right now to follow me over at twitch.tv/SusieLive. I stream Tuesday through Saturday, starting at 10:30 a.m. Eastern, and we hope to see some of you soon.
At Envy Labs, we build web applications that start with an idea. They move through strategy and need an outside eye ahead.
OMW, on my way to you. Good at what I do. I'm OMW. OMW, on my way to you. Good at what I do. I'm OMW. On my way, on my way. OMW, on my way to you. Good at what I do. I'm OMW.
Frames and technical specifications. There's design and layout and functionality, but there's also performance, things like accessibility and data visualization. It all comes together for what ultimately is a successful launch. Over the past decade, Envy Labs has built platforms that pair things like data and sports or environmental science. We've built technical training platforms around data science and around network administration, and we've bootstrapped and sold our own product. We are a temporary CTO and an outside specialist in strategy, design, and development. It takes a lot to go from idea to launched web application, but it's all right there in our name. Reach out to hello@envylabs.com and let's take a look at your idea together.
A 45-27 game as we are coming out of the half. Alvin It seems like a lot was going wrong for the Pride. What did their coach have to say that they're going to work on in the second half?
To start off, he just wants them to trust each other offensively. That seems to be the theme that they're trying to really imbue into their offense, and that's what has really been the issue. You see guys on one possession offenses where a guy will have the ball and he won't trust that he'll get it back, so he feels he has to play hero ball, and that doesn't work outside of not even AAU, really elementary school basketball, where you could just one guy solo and not move the basketball, and that's resulted in their 27 points in the first half. So trying to trust each other and really move the basketball is the tail of the tape for the Pride, and obviously you have to make the shots. But defensively, they believe they played very well, and I believe they played well as well. You know, holding a team to under 50 points in the first half, that's a good job. And on the other end, it's similar. You know, they believe that they play defense first and their offense follows. So doing a fantastic job of that, holding the opposing team to 27 points. And that's just a good job by the Gunners, and that's what they focus on. Defense first, and the offense comes second.
Mercer Jr. on the fadeaway. Underneath. It's already a turnover for the Pride coming out of the third quarter. So our officials today, from Right Call Officials, we have our new guy, Roderick Bombard, number 3, number 44, Matt Hickey, and Antar Crawley is in number 41. They are our guys for this first game today. St. Remy with the finger roll inside, and he's now got 11 points. But our crew chief for this first game is Roderick Bombard, and we'll see our normal guy, Mike Rivera, wearing number 34 in just a second for the second game of our quadruple header today. Bright and early quadruple header, Alvin.
Love to see it.
Out by 6. So it's a 47-29 game. Brown up with the right hand, and Nate Thomas the rebound.
And that's another one of those possessions where they're not moving the basketball. That's the tail of the tape of why they have not been able to execute offensively. One-man possessions are not going to cut it unless it's a fast break.
Brown to the left, now Person, one dribble, the shot, and that one just dribbles out. So not much shooting luck for the Pride right now. Finlay going the other direction. Finlay by himself into the lane, fouled by St. Remy.
He had bad intentions on that attack. I got excited.
St. Remy's first personal of the ball game. Something to note, Nate Thomas does have 3 personal fouls already in the ball game.
And that's a good job by the Pride attacking him. That's what you do when you have a guy who typically is a mismatch or brings something to the table that you're not really trying to deal with. You get him out of the game by getting him fouled.
Finlay off the front. So Kamali Finlay in their last game, 8 of 14 from the field, 9 rebounds, 3 assists. Well, 1 of 4 from beyond the arc, but hey, he's 1 of 1 today.
And that 1 of 1 comes at such a dynamic moment to end the quarter as he smokes both free throws, very uncharacteristic. But it comes at a dynamic moment to end the half. You're up, and now you come into the second half with momentum. And there was a rhythm shot, rhythm dribble, so his confidence is on 10. Great job by Finlay.
Daryl Mercer Jr.'s second personal foul of the game. The pump fake by Blackman. Inside, up with the right hand. It falls in.
Blackman, when he's activated and he's involved offensively, this Pride team works well. They have to find a way to get him involved early.
Mercer Jr. fell down to the ground, got it to Danny Rodriguez. Rodriguez left wing, back up top to Ashley Thomas, will slow things down. He's guarded by St. Remy. Now a screen from Thomas. So Ashley spinning and an air ball. Nicholsonella rebound.
$1 million move, 10-cent finish. Great spin, but man, you got to at least hit the rim on that.
Person pumping a 3. He hits!
Great job by Person sinking into the deep corner 3, the easiest 3 in basketball, and he knocked it down.
Rodriguez, other side, it's good.
Tit for tat. Great answer back by Rodriguez.
Rodriguez 2 of 7 last game. Has his first made 3 in this one. 50-34 the score. Person right side. And it's off to the left.
One-man possession once again. Did not move the basketball, resulting in a miss.
Catch and shoot Rodriguez again, and St. Remy the rebound. St. Remy the pass ahead. Nicholson L. Ahead of the pack, it rolls out. He'll regain possession. He's fouled by Danny Rodriguez.
And that's a good job of being aggressive on the glass. You want to make that first attempt, obviously, but to tap it back and understand that he can get a second chance, that's what you need once you miss it.
St. Remy falls to the ground.
And on that possession right there, you see it. The roll man was open, but not hit. So not looking for their guys, and this goes back to that trust that Coach was talking about. Guys need to trust each other and move the basketball. Trust that guys can make shots and trust that you'll be getting the ball in the spot where you can make it.
St. Remy misses that one.
One possession dribble. Offense is not going to work if you keep doing things like that.
Catch and shoot for Mercer. Falls right to Nate Thomas. Now Thomas in on Blackman, will pull up and he airballs that one. Blackman probably got a piece of that.
Oh, good move.
Nicholson L. guarded just outside of the half-court line. Now Blackman a few dribbles in from the left elbow. Will pull up. And the tip in by Person was no good. Finlay, the big man, down low with the rebound.
And that was the
Mercer Jr. for 3. Nope.
The Pride's last possession shows exactly what I was talking about. Blackman definitely had a good shot. However, Brown was in the corner wide open. You can attract the defense and kick it if you trust that you'll get the ball back when you're open. And right there, he didn't do it, and he missed the shot. Wide open opportunity missed.
Nicholson L. How's that one bounce in?
And that is a good shot by Nicholson L. As long as shots start to fall, you're good, but you need to start pouring it on. Down 14 to start this second half. You got to close that gap.
7.5 minutes to play in the third quarter. 50-36. Almost a takeaway from Blackman on Nate Thomas. Thomas wanted a foul. He happened to be a pass to Finlay. I don't know if that was luck, if that was just the best skill I've ever seen, but whatever it is, it worked. And Finlay putting it on the board. Nate Thomas, a hard foul on Blackman.
That's just a hard foul. Good job by Nate Thomas, not letting nothing easy. But on that last possession, Person had his hand up. Right there, the ball just drops right behind him. You want to see him turn around and grab that and push it. But however it worked out, Blackman is now at the line.
4 personal fouls on Nate Thomas. Andre Lloyd checking in for Brian Brown. And now Blackman at the line.
That's a good foul by Thomas.
He didn't shoot any free throws last game.
He didn't, but that was a good job by keeping him out of his game. And his teammates were not necessarily looking for him when he was rolling or doing other things. A guy like Blackman, you have to look for him.
Mercer Jr. is up top. Shot doesn't count. Goes on the floor. That one goes against Blackman, his second of the ball game. And now they'll have Ensign Garcia check back in for Nate Thomas, who is 4.
Offensive lineup. Love to see that. Going to see the Gunners start to really open it up and light up the scoreboard.
Garcia right side guarded by Harriet. Cross court. Mercer Jr. a 3. And a foul coming down with it against Ensign Garcia. That's his first personal of the game.
So refs are definitely trying to keep it very, very, very clean.
PG.
Yeah, rated PG. And on that one, I'm okay with it because you don't want guys crowding the landing area because that's how injuries happen, you know, road ankles and things of that nature.
6:42 to play in the third quarter. and a 16-point lead for Tampa. How many of your shots aren't falling? What's the answer?
Pick and roll and ball movement. Typically, for our offense is stagnant as the Pride's right now. You need a pick and roll to free guys up, and then you have to actually hit the roller, because if you don't hit the roller, it doesn't really matter. The defense is going to stay there because they know you're not looking. And another thing, the Pride have to do a better job of when they're dribbling the ball, they have to keep their head up, because guys are open. Guys are they're sinking to the block. They're just not seeing it, and they're not able to get the ball to them when they are open, and that's resulting in turnovers. So really the fundamentals of basketball is not being applied for the Pride, and we're seeing it, how important it is.
Jones knocks that, or excuse me, Mercer Jr. knocks that one down.
And he's looking down the bench, talking his talk, because he has been walking his walk for the past 3 weeks, and they are on an upward trend right now, and it's been off the back of his.
St. Remy almost another turnover there. 6 minutes. Harriet going up, blocked by Anson. Garcia, and the putback by Nicholson-El is good. He's got 8 points.
The difference between that possession and the possessions that they've struggled with early on, when their shots aren't falling, they're attacking the rim. Nicholson-El attacks the rim, and that creates a putback opportunities. Good job by the Pride on that possession.
The second chance by Finlay falls.
Too aggressive, too big, too strong, and he finishes.
Person to the right, up with the left hand, it's good.
Good job. Good job. Attacking the basket, drawing contact, not enough to draw a foul, but still attacking. That attack mindset is going to get them points.
56-42, 5 minutes and 15 left in the third. Person, and Danny Rodriguez a rebound.
Shot didn't fall, but that's a great look, great job. Driving and kicking.
Garcia inside, foul as he was coming down for the rebound.
I genuinely appreciate the basketball the Gunners play when this lineup is in. When you have Finlay in, Mercer in, and Malik Watson in, they play good basketball. This is fun to watch. You got a lot of exciting players. Finlay and Mercer Jr. to be specific, and Malik Watson is definitely one of my favorite players in this league.
He saved that one from going out of bounds, but the Gunners touch it last.
Just a good brand of basketball they've been playing in these past couple of weeks on an upward trend. However, it has been against the Pride, so we want to see what this new Gunner team will do against one of the teams in the upper echelon of this league. With all due respect.
St. Remy, right wing.
This is a good matchup.
8 seconds on the shot clock, a catch and shoot. And Watson, the rebound. Alvin, you're hanging your head. What's up?
That's a good shot, but if you can't make a 12-foot jump shot, it's going to be a long day. And the scoreboard has reflected that. Just not able to get shots to fall, and you can't get a better look than that outside of a layup or a dunk. So if you can't make that fall, then it's going to be really long, and it has been long for the Pride. It's unfortunate to see.
56-42 with 4 minutes and 18 seconds in the third quarter. Third quarter has sort of lagged on for a while, Alvin.
This is the money quarter, and there's not been a lot of money made.
A low-scoring third quarter.
Very low scoring. And that's just because there's defense, but then stuff like this has been happening. No one wants the basketball.
Underneath, Garcia couldn't get the second one to fall. His first one didn't go in either. St. Remy now other side, under 4 minutes to play. Still a 56-42 game. Ford going left, down low, and that one goes in.
Finally doing what he needs to do, getting aggressive, attacking downhill.
Mercer Jr. out beyond the arc. He'll pull up. And you just got to be frustrated about that one. It was close to being all the way down.
All the way down, but then it rolled all the way out.
A double dribble by Nicholson L. So another turnover.
Just tough to watch on this Pride offense. Just not able to get anything to fall. And there's going to be nights like that in basketball where you can't throw a rock in the ocean. But here it's pronounced because when you don't move the basketball and find who has the hot hand and get guys involved and get things cutting towards the basket and really make your job easier offensively, is going to be just more pronounced. And on that right there, that's just a great job by Finlay attracting the defense because he does such a good job with his back to the basket. Malik Watson able to cut down and get that one up to go up.
So Malik Watson now with 8 points, a 58-44 game, a turnover. A stolen ball by Finlay. Finlay, full speed down the lane, tipped away. And Ensign Garcia recovers, throws it up top, Mercer Jr.
But look what that does. He attacks, and he creates a lot of holes right now. Mercer Jr. has a lot to play with.
Finlay passes up the shot. Reggie Lowe, and that one bounces just out.
Look at the
fight
effort.
For the rebound by Malik Watson, and Andre Lloyd pulls it down, loses a handle of it, and he is fouled. A 58-44 game, and only a 14-point deficit. It's not completely a blowout lead for the Gunners right now, Alvin, but why do the Pride seem so down?
Because it's the style of basketball. On the other end, you see how many people touch the ball in that possession. You see how activated everyone is. Daryl Mercer Jr. is able to play it one-on-one on the other side of the court because Finlay drew everyone in, and everyone's playing on one side because they understand they could isolate, but he's not going to chuck up an ill-advised shot. He's going to move the ball if he doesn't have it. So a lot of trust being shown on one end, and on the other end, guys just aren't trusting each other. One guy gets the ball and they feel if they pass it up, they will never get that ball back at the end of the possession. So now you got a lot of guys playing ISO ball and their shots aren't falling. ISO ball only works when your shots fall. If your shots aren't falling, you have to move the rock, get guys in their spots. And on one end, it's been going. On the other end, it hasn't. Both teams are playing great defense, but one team is doing a better job of making the extra pass and getting a good shot.
Mercer Jr. steps back, hits.
That's a great shot by Mercer. It's a contested shot. Reggie Lowe was open on the three. However, when your shots are falling, it's okay. Chef is cooking, and the chef is Mercer Jr.
Lloyd's off the front, and the Gunners get the ball right back. 1 minute and 51 to play in the third.
Look at the ball movement.
Garcia. Cross-court, Finlay,
Wow.
Mercer Jr. Pump fakes, now gets inside, up with the left hand, it's good.
Ball movement and a lefty float, chocolate float way up high with the left. You just gotta love it. Ball movement, ball moved at least 4 times in that possession, and it resulted in a bucket. And on this possession, let's see how many times the ball moves.
Forward, inside, Blackman now, up with the right hand.
That was actually solid. It was one, he moved it and he got it to a good guy. He just got to finish that.
Watson to Lowe. Lowe steps back for 3.
Oh my.
He launched that one to the stars.
Oh yeah, he made sure it's going to get there.
A steal by Mercer Jr. He's all by himself, bounces it up and, well, had to use the backboard for some help, but the fans love it.
The fans are loving it. A self alley-oop.
54.5 seconds left to go in the third quarter. It's been the show for the Tampa Gunners all ball game.
At Envy Labs, we build web applications that start with an idea. They move through strategy and need an outside eye ahead of wireframes and technical specifications. There's design and layout and functionality, but there's also performance, things like accessibility and data visualization. It all comes together for what ultimately is a successful launch. Over the past decade, Envy Labs has built platforms that pair things like data and sports or environmental science. We've built technical training platforms around data science and around network administration, and we've bootstrapped and sold our own product. We are a temporary CTO and an outside specialist in strategy, design, and development. It takes a lot to go from idea to launched web application, but it's all right there in our name. Reach out to hello@navylabs.com and let's take a look at your idea together.
.45 seconds left to go in the third quarter. A 64-44 game. Inside, Harriet missed that one. And Mercer Jr., the rebound. Under 30 seconds to play. Mercer Jr. fouled from beyond the arc. .25 seconds left to go in the third quarter. Now Mercer Jr. from the line. First one is good.
Mercer Jr. has really done what this Gunner team needed. I feel like he was the initial spark that allowed the guys to believe. And once they believe, it's just been a steamroll, because Malik Watson has, from the jump, that Malik Watson, Matt Richards, they just did phenomenal in their respective parts, just playing the game the way it's supposed to be played with true heart, true integrity. But that was on the defensive end. But then Mercer comes in and he adds that offensive flair, that spark, along with Ensign Garcia, and then you bring Finlay along and Nate Thomas, and now this Gunner team is a real team.
Underneath, the putback by St. Remy is good. 13 seconds left to go. St. Remy with 13 points. Garcia now with a 20-point lead. 5 seconds left to go. Garcia to Watson underneath, and Watson gets that one to fall. Malik Watson, a good move down low. One dribble, 10 points for Malik Watson from half court. Branch cannot make that one. It's a 22-point lead coming out of the third quarter. The Pride need to dig deep within themselves if they want to have a chance of winning this ball game and maybe a few more ball games down the line. Stick with us. One more quarter of action and then 3 more games coming up right after.
Hey, what is up, everyone? My name is Susie, and I'm a full-time partner streamer on Twitch.tv. I've made it my mission to help gamers win in every area of life. So whether it's helping you win in gaming by teaching the latest tips and tricks on whatever games you might be playing, helping you win in fitness through my daily fitness streams, or even just helping you win in your week, we're building genuine community, and we've got a place just for you. So I want to encourage you right now to follow me over at twitch.tv/SusieLive. I stream Tuesday through Saturday, starting at 10:30 a.m. Eastern, and we hope to see some of you soon. .68-46 is the score. .11 minutes and 55 seconds now left to go in the fourth quarter. Up top. Person misses that one. Watson the rebound. Here comes Matt Richardson for the Tampa Gunners offense, and he throws it in to Malik Watson, who will flick it in for his 12th point of the ball game. 70-46 the score, 11 and a half to play in the fourth. Ball rolls out.
It's just a steamroll by the Gunners. 2 for 2 versus this Pride team, doing a fantastic job of just dominating early and really closing the game how you're supposed to close it.
St. Remy can't get that one to fall, and he makes the second chance. 15 points for Greg St. Remy. Finlay, Watson, Garcia, good ball movement. Garcia just off the front and St. Remy the rebound. Here's Nicholson-El. He'll dribble in, passes right, and a turnover.
That's a good idea, but just not able to get it to where his guy is going.
Still a 70-48 game.
Fantastic defensive prowess by the Gunners, just holding the team to 48 within 3 quarters.
Reggie Lowe left side.
Corner tray ball knocked down. Reggie Lowe is really been a very calm presence in this game, really matured as a basketball player. Early on in the season, we've seen him taking a lot of ill-advised shots, a lot of hero ball from him. And this game, just playing his role, and he's doing a fantastic job at that.
Lowe, another 3. He misses that one just off the right side. Lowe with 5 points, though, and here's Brown for the Pride. Person stepping back. The bounce pass up top to Nicholson-El. And now Brown for a right wing 3. And he misses that one. Richardson into the lane, up with the right hand. He kisses the glass.
That's a bucket and a half. Great job with the deceptive dribble, getting all the way to the lane, up and under. Smooth, crispy. Richardson is balling.
Pride can't make a shot on the other side. So now Richardson again, over to the left. And it went right out of bounds. A turnover on Richardson.
Trying to double up on the hoop sesh. Just lost a little bit on that one. Loving the play from Richardson. He does a good job defensively right there, able to open up and really display that deceptive dribble he has and that elusive quickness, because he's very quick. Just lost a handle on the last possession.
(75-48). Ford. A nice take inside.
Good job by Ford. You want to see him do a little more of that right now playing DB, but Reggie Lowe playing the receiver, and he got that one.
Lowe launches a moonshot.
The moonshot, I like that.
Nicholson-El, catch and shoot.
The offensive woes have lasted for 3.5 quarters, because the first half of that first quarter, to be specific, with the Pride new and improved offense was firing on all cylinders, but then after that the Gunners made a slight adjustment and the Pride just have not recovered at all.
Low down low.
I like that.
Richardson up top, now guarded by Person, throws it left. Reggie Lowe.
Oh, he's shooting.
He's a shooter. And he wants a sub.
Rajon Rondo for Raymond Felton.
So he airballed the 3 and he was like, all right,
we good.
It's time.
We good. We did enough. A 25 spot. And house rules, you'd have to pass up the sticks.
Ford, way downtown, it's good.
There it is. And the interesting thing is Ford is a hooper. You want to see him get involved earlier. Right now, he's starting to open up his packages in the 4th quarter. You want to see him get involved because maybe he could give a spark, ignite the team, and beat defensive mastermind on a guy like Mercer. But didn't get to see that.
Graham making a long 2 from the right side. Devin Graham now with 6 points. And the interesting thing about Andre Ford, he had 25 points last game out when he was the leading scorer for the Pride and yet did not get a start today. He hits 2 threes back to back.
And it's just something that I don't understand because Alex Ford is letting everyone know he's back 2 for 2 from beyond the arc. And he's typically the one who takes up the tougher defensive assignment. So,
and a turnover there by Graham.
And when
Person fouled in transition.
When Alex Ford is in, right now we just witnessed a turnaround in this Pride team. You see him hit 2 threes. He's playing defense. Guys are playing defense. Guys are rocking, ready to roll. And now they're ready to go. But they can come back in this game. It's not too little, too late. 7 minutes and 48 seconds left in the 4th quarter. They're not down a million. They still have an opportunity to make this a closer game.
Heat check on Ford there.
Definitely. You got to take it. But just interesting call for not having him in the lineup earlier. He's a weapon that they need to use, especially coming off a 25-point game in their last outing.
77-56 with 7.5 minutes to play in the fourth quarter. Thomas turnaround jumper. And that one rolls out. Who would you compare Nate Thomas's game to in the NBA?
Nate Thomas's game, that's interesting because he's more of like a spark plug, but he's more of a leader. So I wouldn't even have him. It's hard because the guys that play similar to him are offensive weapons. Because I would like to say, that's really a good question.
I'll let you think about it.
Yeah, I'm going to have to table that one.
Ford spinning down low. St. Remy the reverse. He missed it.
Great look by Alex Ford, but St. Remy has to knock that down.
Another one by Ford.
Yes, sir. Alex Ford, nice no-look pass, but if you're not going to make the shot, cool, I'll take it myself.
Watson off the mark. Branch other direction.
Give it to Ford.
And Cooper the steal.
Didn't give it to Ford.
Graham going the other direction. Throws it up. And I think they might have wanted a alley-oop to Malik Watson, but
they thought it was LeBron James.
I mean, Anthony Davis, I think he could maybe jump that high, but maybe not Malik Watson.
Look, but like even on this possession, you have Greg St. Remy wide open, just not able to look and get that to him.
Richardson, Coffee for three. Good!
Cannot leave guys that open. Man, defense is falling apart. But they had a good defensive run early on, but when guys don't get the ball, when guys aren't feeling engaged offensively, it's going to be tough to ask them to pick up a defensive assignment, and right there we've seen that come to fruition.
And another missed layup by the Pride. The throw ahead to Nate Thomas, and Thomas up with the left hand, he's fouled down low by Ford.
That is very tough offensively. Trying to get guys involved. Good job facilitating, but man, if you can't make the layup, what else is there to do, Jesse? There's nothing else you can do. You get the pick and roll, first possession, a no-look pass, great job facilitating, get it to point-blank range, layup smoked. Good thing you got the rebound and you knocked down the three, but then after that, now, another pick and roll opportunity. That's what you want. That's what I've been preaching about this whole time. Get in the pick and roll, get good looks. Another fantastic look off the backboard, doesn't touch the rim. Very hard to get guys to trust when the results are so abysmal.
(80-59).
We just have to just give a shout out to our fantastic cameraman, Jer Bear. And crew.
So the Tampa Gunners having a lot of fun right now. Alvin, if you're a betting man, do you think that the Pride in this ball game get past 75?
75? It depends if Alex Ford's in. If Alex Ford's in, I say yes. Ooh, look at him display the dribble.
Ford inside, up with the left hand, it's good, and he lets out a yell after. Alex Ford is turning it up 15 points for the guard.
He is their spark plug, and the thing is, the reason why that's such a good bucket, he did that on Matt Richardson. He came off a 3-steal game. That is not a slouch defensively. To be able to dribble the ball that many times in front of a guy like Matt Richardson and then finish it with a bucket, that is a bona fide bucket by Alex Ford. We need to see that happen more often.
Five minutes and 16 seconds left to go in the fourth.
And we're going to see Alex Ford get activated. He tried to facilitate early on, and guys weren't able to finish. And now he got the Kobe's on. I think he's going to have to tap into that Mamba mentality and really put this team on his back and really help me make some money, getting them over 75 points.
Thomas 2 for 2 there. He now has 11 points. 82-61, a 21-point lead for Tampa. Ford backing in on Richardson, dribbling with the left hand, spins down low. Nicholson out, blocked by Malik Watson. Watson is having a game on the other side as well. The throw ahead to Coffey. Now Coffey dribbles in, the bounce pass left. Watson pump fakes. Now steps back long two. Both feet were on the line, but he hits the left two.
Watson has developed a jump shot. I am just so excited for what that means to this organization.
Malik Watson with 14 points, an 84-61 game, as we're going to go and take immediate timeout. 4:41 left to play in the fourth quarter. More basketball on the way. (84-61) with 4:41 to play in the fourth quarter. And Alvin, seems like Alex Ford has been the answer for the Pride, but he didn't get the start today.
He was the answer, but no one knew it until later on. And it's interesting because he's coming off of a 25-point game, point scoring, and that was what this team was
St. Remy
missing.
beyond the arc.
And that's a fantastic shot by St. Remy, but now it seems a little too late.
Ford's not in the ballgame right now. And a shot from the left elbow made by Nate Thomas.
Good answer back.
86-64, 4 minutes to play in the fourth quarter. St. Remy backs up again, another three. It's good!
St. Remy catching fire. 2 shots back to back. He's heating up, and he did so within like 10 seconds. Just want to see this when the game is still competitive.
Thomas from 10 feet. And this is where all the baskets are coming in, right at the end.
And this is what you like to call garbage time. When the game isn't competitive, kind of just out there, free-for-all, nothing to play for but your pride. No pun intended.
No pun intended.
But even still, 3 attempts at the basket, point-blank range, and no points.
Graham, other side, going coast to coast.
Very hard to win basketball games when you allow point-blank ranges like that, point-blank shots, and that's basketball rules. You miss a layup on one end, on the other end, guaranteed.
Dorsey. He was blocked by Richardson, but Richardson stepped out of bounds. So here comes Garner, Cooper, and the new guy, Jalen Williams.
Jalen Williams.
Tampa and Richardson, Devin Graham and Malik Watson are going to sit down, and that'll probably be their final minutes of this one.
No reason for them to play a minute more. Jalen Williams came in and had a pretty solid display of offensive mastery, utilizing the pick and roll and getting guys in their spots, and then getting a couple shots of his own, knocking down a tray ball to really ignite that offense after a stagnant 5 minutes of basketball, of scoreless basketball.
A turnover by the Pride there on the inbounds. Under 3 minutes to play. Gardner, a quick throw to the left side, and it goes out of bounds. Catch and shoot. Well, I don't know.
He's going to shoot it.
Yeah, that was awesome.
He's going to shoot that ball. Good drive and kick, but, you know, the kick has to be inbounds.
Ford. St. Remy down low. And a missed shot there, but the second chance putback by Andrew McMahon is good.
At least he made the putback, but man, they're going to have a lot to work on in practice. They could pop this film on and really go back to the scoreless possession early in the second quarter and just watch how many missed layups they had point blank after facilitating, and really realize that's how you're going to have to build culture right there. St. Remy finding person down low, but in order to build winning culture, you have to make your shots, and that's at point blank range. That's unacceptable to think anything else.
Ford is fouled as he went up for the shot, so he'll now go to the line He was 3 of 6 from the free throw line last game. Or he has a few in this one, but he's got 15 points. But isn't their leading scorer St. Remy with 21?
St. Remy started pouring it on in the fourth with a couple of threes back to back, which is what you like to see. However, now utilizing this game moving forward, they can put some of these pieces together. You got Alex Ford coming in, and he's a spark. He does his thing offensively. He's a guy. He showed you his identity. He's a two-way star. He's gonna score on you, and he's gonna actually defend your best guard. So a guy like that, St. Remy started to show some offensive mastery as well. Later on, Nicholson L does his thing, and guys are starting to really step up. Now putting the guys together and getting confidence and really building trust is what they're gonna need to really climb the ranks later on this season.
Cooper to Lowe up top. Lowe, a swish through the net.
And he's loving that, feeling good. Good shot by Lowe, knocking that trifecta.
Reggie Lowe with 8 points. Minute 45 to play. St. Remy on the other side.
3 threes in the fourth. He's activated in the fourth quarter, and right now calling out, heating up. I think they get balls back. That's 3 in a row.
Cooper, a turnover. St. Remy, the pass way too strong ahead.
Thought he was running for gold for the U.S. 4x4 team.
I was going to say, yeah.
Gave him a steamer.
93 to 76, and a minute and 30 left to play. Pass to the right, Cooper. Inside, blocked by Nicholson L down low. It was off the Pride last.
Good hands by Nicholson L.
The inbound off of the foot of Nicholson L. A minute and 16 to play in the fourth quarter. Here's the inbound from Lowe. Catch and shoot right side. No good from the new guy, Jalen Williams. And here's Ford. So Ford running the point for this offense. And the shot clock. No. Offensive turnover by the Pride.
Didn't cross the half-court line within the allotted time. That hurts.
8 seconds, right?
Yep, 8 seconds.
Under a minute to play in the fourth quarter. Cooper, catch and shoot. It's off to the left, and now here's Ford, who will make sure to get across the half-court line in time. He's guarded by Reggie Lowe. Tipped around. St. Remy recovers. St. Remy stepping back for 3. And that one misses right. And the Pride touched it last. Pride having a tough time, Alvin.
From start to from halfway through the first quarter to the end of this game, just not able to get it rolling. A couple of sparks from a few guys, St. Remy and Alex Ford to say the least, but just not enough to overturn the stagnant offense we've seen from them throughout 3.5 quarters.
Low for 3. Off the front. Malik Watson now with 19 seconds left in the ballgame. They could just dribble this one out. Shot clock is off. No, but Malik Watson wants salt in the wound. Can he get his own rebound? And it was off of the Pride last. Wow. Do you think they try before they even inbounds the ball? One word response. You think they try a shot here?
Yes.
Okay. We'll see. The inbounds. Williams going inside to the right corner to end the game. Malik Watson. It's good. Malik Watson with 1.8 left in the ball game, and that's just a jellyfish sting to the leg. Malik Watson with 17 points. Alvin, your player of the game.
Have to go with Malik Watson. Just phenomenal display of offense, defense, and just effort from start to finish.
96 to 76 is the score of this game. A 20-point win for the Tampa Gunners, who now move to 4-6 on the season. And hey, they move up in the rankings. They are now tied currently with the Brevard Bobcats. The Pride now are 1-9 on the season, unfortunately, and they need to do some soul searching if they want to win and towards the latter part of the season. But this is the playoff push, and this is where everyone brings their best, so the Pride need to look for something. When we return, we have the Winter Park Storm and the St. Pete Tide. Both teams right now who are top 4 in the FBA. And if the season ended today, they would be in the playoffs. So both teams looking to come away with a victory. When we return, more basketball on the way in our FBA quadruple header Sunday. So stick with us.